Welcome parents. I wanted to take a minute to introduce myself. I'm Josie Scott from the Forestdale School Library, and you expressed an interest in volunteering, so I wanted to kind of have a chance to tell you a couple of things. I want to let you know that if you are a kindergarten parent volunteering for the first time, kindergarten has a schedule where they check out every week, and I'm looking for help with the checkout, the check-in, and shelving. And if you are a parent of a first or a second grader, they have an every other week schedule. 1 week is a lesson week, 1 week is a checkout week. I still need help on lesson weeks. We have a lot of books coming in and out all the time, so I can always use some help. But for those parents that are only available maybe a couple of times a month, then if we could figure out how to time that so that you're coming in on checkout weeks, those are definitely busier weeks, and there's so much shelving to do. And my bin is constantly overflowing, so as fast as parents empty it, it seems like it is filled with books again. So that would be something to try to figure out on the schedule. I'm going to share that with you. And for the parents that can come every week, even when there's a lesson week, it's often great to have another adult that might be able to give a little support to some friends that, you know, maybe could just use a little extra grown-up help. And there's only one of me, and there's a lot more of them. So I look forward to it either way, and there's constantly shelving even on lesson weeks. So there's always shelving. I do have everybody start off with shelving, and then from there, if you're interested in helping with any other sorts of tasks, we can sort of just take it from that. But that really helps you to understand everything going on in the library. It helps you with directing kids to books, and it really lends itself towards any of the computer work that I could also use help with if you have an interest. I also look for help with bulletin boards and with mending. So those are some other tasks. I wanted to just take a minute to talk about the code of conduct and make sure that everybody really knew my feelings on that. As far as, you know, if you saw something happen during library class, I would want you to treat it very confidentially and to think of how you would want somebody to treat your child or speak about your child or not speak about your child in a certain incident. So that's really important, and just that respect that we can give all the kiddos. We're all, you know, trying to work together and work through things, and, you know, it's real life. So things can happen. If you have any questions or concerns, of course, you can bring them to me. I really can't share too much about any of my individual kids with you, but I can let you know sort of, you know, some general terms like some policies in the library or in the school. So feel free to bring any questions or concerns that you have. I would definitely prefer you don't talk about anything dealing with any of my little kiddos outside of the library. And as far as the Coreys, the next thing is the Coreys. They take 2 weeks to come back, and if you hear nothing after 2 weeks have gone by, you can just start volunteering. I've actually never had a problem with a Corey not coming back okay. So if a Corey had some sort of issue or question, I would reach out to you and just let you know what had happened, and we could talk about it at that point. But I haven't actually really had that happen. So I would like it if you would fill out your Corey paperwork, bring your license with you, and drop all that stuff off at the office. They take a copy of the license, which is part of the Corey process, and we can go from 2 weeks from that date that you drop it off. And if there's any problem, the office would let me know, and I would let you know. And yeah, think that we'd be ready to start. So I'm hoping that by doing this now at this point, we can get everything rolling and have volunteers coming in by early October. And you know, if you just have any problems where you need to cancel or something like that, a quick email. I will try my best, if I'm going to be out, to let you know and email you. And yeah, any other kinds of questions that you have, emails is the best way. Sometimes I have a few minutes between classes, I might be able to address a question or something. Mostly what comes up is a problem with like a book barcode or something like that. Occasionally it's a question about the way that something's tagged, or maybe it's missing the tag. You know, you can just leave those things on my desk with a sticky note, and I will address them. So please feel free to email me at any time, reach out. I appreciate your help. I look forward to meeting you all and working together, and thank you so much.